Right.
Hello, hi to everyone. I am Smita, lecturer in English from Government Degree College, Women Jagitya. Hmm? I'm going to explain the grammar topic. The topic name is conquered. 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 The meaning of the conquered is refers to the correspondence of verb with a subject in a sentence. The definition of the conquered is it is the agreement of verb with the subject. Like the subject verb conquered for be and have forms. Now before starting the conquered, I am going to explain the some brief introduction about the English. So English is used as one of the world language and it is used for communication. Every language has its own alphabet. With the alphabet only we can everyone can learn any language. So in English language A to Z is called alphabet. So these alphabet can be divided two times. One is the vowels and second is the consonants. So first of all, if you want to learn any language, you start with the letters. What is the meaning of letter? Letter is called the sound, nothing sound. When we production, the sound is some called letter. And a word, what is the meaning of word? Word is the combination of the letters which gives meaning is called word. Like I am repeating again the word definition. The combination of the letters gives complete sense is called a word. The example of the word student, girl, boy, B-O-Y, boy. The letters are B-O-Y. These all give some sense. It is called a word. Like that. And next comes sentence. What is the meaning of sentence? How can make the sentence? So the sounds gives the meaning called letter and the combination of the letters which gives sense is called word. Like that, the combination of words which gives complete meaning with sense is called sentence. Like he is a boy. Here the he is a boy. The combination of the words gives complete sense. This sentence gives some sense. So it is called a sentence. If we write this sentence another way, that is he a boy a. So it is not the grammatical the correct order. So it is not called sentence. And next come to our grammar topic. Before learning any language, we can know the first of all helping verbs. What is helping verbs in the English language in grammar? There is a number of helping verbs are there. So example, I am writing the examples. Do, does, did, am. These are called helping verbs. Are, is, was, were, have, has, have to, has to, had, can, could, will, would, should, may, might, and etc. Some more other helping verbs also there. The most important helping verbs are these all. And next we can see the beginnings with the helping verbs. There is a present, past and future also there. And the present form, past form and the future. In these forms you can write the helping verbs. In the present form it is the using am. In the past form it became was. In the future it became will or would. Will or would. Like that. In the present form also some more helping verbs are there. Is, are, do, does, have, has. These are all comes under the present form helping verbs. And the past form was, were, did and had. These are all comes under the past form. And the future shall, should, can, could, may, might, must, ought to. So these are all called future form of the helping verbs. And now we can see this is the box of the helping verbs, present, past and the future. Okay. If we comes in the B forms, there is a B forms also there. So B forms also there. The B forms are this is also divided into present, past and the future. So in the persons table is also there. We can observe, see here the persons table. Persons table. So here we have the three persons, first person, second person and third person. So who is the first person? The speaker always comes the first person, listener comes to the second person. So the both are speaking about who. These are all comes under the third person. So we can observe here, you can easily understand who are the first persons here. This is also divided into plural and singular. Singular and the plural. The persons are the basically three persons are there. First person and the second person and the third person. So in these three persons we have the singular persons, first, second, third and the plural first, second, third. So I always comes the. So we can draw a table for clear understanding of the persons. First person singular I, second person you. So in third person singular. So not I, not you. Remaining all comes under the third persons like she, he, it, Raj. These are all called third person singular and the plural. So when the person is speaking the single, then we can call the I. If the speakers of the both, the more than one, is called the plural. Like two members are giving the any speech. So they are the two members are there. So we can say we. We are the both called plural person, first person, and second the listeners are the one more than two, two or more than. This is called the second person plural, and the finally they, the more than two is called the plural in the third persons. Okay, this is called the present stable. And next come to the grammar another topic. So in the verb concord, there is a definition of the concord. Definition of the concord. So it is the concord deals with the grammatical agreement. Grammatical agreement of the verb with the subject. In a sentence, in accordance with its persons or numbers. Persons and number. So this is called the concord. So the concord is the meaning of the agreement between verb and subject. Agreement between verb and subject. This is called concord. The examples. Examples in here. Number. Singular. The person, first person. I, singular I. The first form am. Present form, past form, person, present form, past form. Present form I, past form was. And next plural, the second person you. And the present form here, it comes the helping verb are, you are, and the past form were. And the third person, first person, second person, third person, he or she or Raju, any proper noun. And the present form is and the past form was. According to the subject, we can use the helping verbs. So in the present we can use I, it comes am only. Am also comes from the subject I only. You, the subject, it comes the helping verb are. He is, she is, Raju is. The first form, the singular we can use was, the plural we can use were. So this is called the agreement of the verb and the subject. So according to the subject only we can use the verb. Like singular we can use is, plural we can use are. Okay, in the plural form. In the plural form, first person we, and second person also you, and third person also they. Any two names like Raju and Ram. So these are the plural form of the first person. We, you, and they, any singular. And these the helping verb, present form of the verb is used here are. We are, you are, they are, Raju and Ram are. All are in the plural form. The persons are all the plurals. So we can use the helping verb here are. Plural forms always using the helping verb are. The first form it is used were. In the plural past form we are used the helping verb here were. So this is the agreement of the subject and the verb. This is the called the, and these also have the past form also. Past form. In the both singular and the plural, it is occurred only the past form had, only had. Okay. And also like this, we can use some of the examples. If you understand clearly, we can write some of more examples related to the agreement of the verb and the subject. Here are some of the examples given in the textbook example. So I am asking some of the questions. We can give the answers. My friend dash. Sorry. The boys dash in a hostel. So in this sentence is given the two types of the words which is the suitable for this, leave or leaves. This is the suitable word here because here is the not the single subject, it is the plural one. So it's not the singular, it is the plural. So we have to take the plural leave, because when the person, the third person singular is using as a subject here, we can write SRES to the verb, so that time the leaves is the correct. Now the boys are used here plural, so we have to use leave. The correct answer is leave. And the second example of the officials dash the officials dash busy last Sunday. Here given the two words for suitable word, officials was or were. The both words, which is the suitable one here? So officials means not the singular. Official means it is the plural. So the suitable word comes here, were. And the third example, they dash close friends. They dash close friends. Here the given suitable words is or are. What is the suitable word here? They is giving the plural sense, so we can use are here. This is the correct one here, are. Like this, another more example given here. He dash good book. Good book. He has a good book. Sorry. He dash a good book. Has or have. What is the suitable word here? So he is the singular one, so we have to take the has helping verb here. This is the correct answer. And next one, you dash a pet dog. So the suitable words are given here, have or had. This is the suitable word here. They is the you means in the plural sense, so we have to use have here, not the first form. So these are the agreement of the verb with the subject. The boys is the subject, the leave is the verb. Official subject was the verb, they is the subject or the verb, he is the subject, has is the helping verb, you is the subject, have is the helping verb. So these the examples are related the conquer. And some more examples are given here, and you can understand, see and understand what is the correct meaning of this sentence. What is the correct verb used here? Bread and butter. Bread and butter dash good for health. So here they given the words is and are. Is, are. So what is suitable word here? bread and butter both are the gives plural sense, so or is the correct one. Bread and butter, so this is the wrong one. So bread and butter, the combination always gives the singular sense, not the plural sense. So we have to use